What's going on, guys? Joe here, back again at Bountiful Gardens, Hillsboro. Well, it's official. Fall has arrived. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Fall is the absolute best time for planting. By getting your plants in the ground now, it gives them 3 seasons before their first summer, so it allows them to take root before the heat of the summer begins. This week, we'll be talking about 4 flowering perennials that you can add to your garden. Blue mist flower, Abelia, silver lace vine, and Prairie Dock. So without further ado, let's fall into this week's deep dive.
This awesome blue plant in front of me is our native Ageratum called blue mist flower. It's got this wonderful, fluffy blue flower going from late August well into the middle of fall. Blue mist flower prefers moist to average well-draining soils and gets about 2 to 3 feet tall and wide in time. It prefers full sun to part sun and can spread with lots of rhizomes, giving you a large space filled with these big, beautiful, fluffy flowers.
Ageratum are such a unique and interesting plant. Not only are they a visual feast for the eyes with their purple, puffy, poof-shaped flowers, but they're also a feast for butterflies and bees who rely on them as a vital source of nectar and pollen. Not only are they an important food source for butterflies, but they're very important to the male butterfly, who uses specific alkaloids in the flowers to produce its own pheromones to attract mates. It's a great way that planting natives in your garden can feed the cycle of life in your neighborhood.
Ageratum, or blue mist flower, is a native here to New Jersey. And with it being a native, it makes it a great option for our wetlands, woods, or stream banks. Another great benefit of this flower is that it works great as a cut flower, and it will bloom for you midsummer through fall.
Blue mist flower is a whimsical native perennial that's perfect for a wetter area in partial shade. Our next plant is a flowering semi-evergreen shrub that'll really have your pollinators buzzing. Let's learn about Abelia.
This beautiful deer-resistant plant is called Abelia, and it's got this wonderful, colorful foliage that is semi-evergreen to evergreen depending on our winters. The fragrant flowers on Abelia can start as early as late spring, going all the way until fall. The plant gets about 3 to 6 feet tall and wide depending on the cultivar, and prefers moist, well-draining soils in full sun to partial sun.
Abelia is a beautiful shrub with fragrant flowers. They come in all different varieties and colors, from the variegated with light pink flowers to darker varieties with darker pink flowers, and they're attractive to bees, hummingbirds, and butterflies. Their sweetly perfumed bell-shaped flowers almost look like a miniature version of Weigela, and they're really attractive to pollinators.
Hello, it's Amelia, and this week, we're talking about Abelia. They're a wonderful flowering shrub that works great in containers. These are a great choice for containers because they give you late summer and fall interest through their flowers and their changing leaves. Another great thing about Abelia is that they are a great food source for our migrating birds, producing berries as we go later into fall.
With its bright blooms, colorful foliage, and the bird-beloved berries, Abelia is a great addition to any sunny area in your landscape. Our third plant this week is one of our tallest native perennials here at Bountiful Gardens. Let's take a closer look at Prairie Dock.
This beautiful, sunflower-like plant is called Prairie Dock. It has basal leaves throughout most of the growing season until about midsummer, when it shoots up this flower stalk, blooming from about midsummer to early fall, getting up to 10 feet tall. Prairie Dock is a sun-loving perennial that has a deep taproot, making it highly drought-tolerant. It prefers dry to moist soils and is highly deer-resistant.
Prairie Dock is such a unique and interesting native perennial and one of the tallest ones in our collection. It also boasts a lot of really strange qualities as a plant. For one, the leaves almost act like a compass, orienting north and south and then bending east to west to follow the sun and get the maximum amount of sunlight throughout the day. They're also the host plant to a lot of beneficial insect species like wasps, bees, beetles, and they provide food for goldfinches in winter with their seed heads.
This is Prairie Dock. It's a sun-loving perennial that has a taproot, which reaches deep into the ground to access water. And this makes it very drought tolerant. And its leaves can reach up to 16 inches long.
So if you're looking for a native wildflower that really makes a statement, Prairie Dock might be the perfect plant for you. Our last feature plant is this gorgeous flowering vine that can bring such a heavenly glow to your space. Let's see what silver lace vine has to offer.
This beautiful vine is called silver lace vine. It is a vigorous, fast-growing vine that blooms from about early summer all the way until fall. It can get about 15 feet tall and does well in a variety of soils ranging from dry all the way to wet, as long as they are well draining.
Great for training over trellises or climbing up walls, silver lacevine provides you with puffy white clouds of delicate little flowers that are lightly fragranced, giving your garden a sweet perfume as you walk by. They also work really well in cut flower arrangements, giving you some delicate structure and texture in your pieces.
Silver lace vine is a prolifically climbing perennial, growing up to 12 feet in a single year. And not only does it add interest through its dense white flowers, but its flowers give way to lantern-like seed pods. Another point of interest with this vine is that its leaves will turn red to orange in the fall, adding a little extra interest to your fall garden.
It's so hard to resist these bright, delicate blooms, but with our huge selection here at Bountiful Gardens, you don't have to. So as you're planning your fall planting this year, make sure that you keep blue mist flower, Abelia, Prairie Dock, and silver lace vine on your radar. And no fall landscape is complete without some seasonal planters and decor. So if you're looking to add a festive pop to your porch or patio, you better believe Bountiful Gardens has you covered.
We love fall at Bountiful Gardens, and one of our favorite times of the year is doing container gardens. And what's different about our container gardens is we love to make them bountiful, like our name. And so these container gardens are mixed with lots of things that go past frost, like marigolds. Salvia, we love to include for pollinators. We do celosia, the bees love it. We got fall mums, and so those will keep blooming. If you pinch the flowers off when they're done, they'll keep sending up new buds. We put ornamental cabbages in there because they go way into the winter, like February or March. Then we have pansies that'll keep reblooming. Ornamental peppers are really easy. Even after the frost, the leaves may come off, but the peppers will kind of dry on there. We got millet. Little finches love millet. So basically what we try to do with our container gardens is really celebrate the actual holiday coming up of Halloween, Thanksgiving, and get people to plant more. This planter here has Echinacea, pansies, ornamental cabbages, celosia, dahlias, and even in the back we have salvias, we have gomphrena. So this is a true pollinator plant all around. Our customers all have different color schemes that they like to do at their houses, and then they even love matching them up with our different color pumpkins that we offer. All you have to do with these baskets are bring home a couple gourds, some cool pumpkins, and then voila, you have a beautiful little display, and it's so simple.
I picked out these planters because it's decoration for my son's wedding this coming Saturday. I was able to purchase these beautiful planters already planted for me. Everything is fall colors. The planters are beautiful. The price was perfect, and you were able to hang on to them for me. I purchased them ahead of time, and I came back to pick them up a few days before the wedding.
Bountiful Gardens truly is a one-stop shop for all your fall planting needs, and we're here, as always, to help you fulfill your gardening goals. So thanks again for joining us on yet another one of our deep dives. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, make sure you like the video and leave us a comment. Let us know which plants you'd like us to feature next, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of these amazing videos that we're making for you. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.